Music and life to the full. xRhythms.
Hi there and welcome to xRhythms. My name is Rejoice. Today I want to make a video that's for the people who are going straight into work, whether that's after your A-levels or after college or maybe even after GCSE. It's a pretty big change and it's one that people face at 18 or they might face, at 21, 22 whenever they graduate from uni. So I'm going to share 5 things that help me / 5 things that you can think about as you are entering into the working world. The first thing is, if you haven't already got a job, then find something that you are interested in doing. And right now it might seem as if there's not many options and stuff for you, but you know what, there actually is. The government are introducing a few different schemes that can be really helpful. So they have the Kickstarter scheme, they have the traineeship scheme, they have an apprenticeship scheme that they've got going on. Basically, their government is funding businesses and organizations to hire 16 to 24-year-olds. If you are in a position that you're able to take on one of these schemes or take part in it, then do it. Literally, there's hundreds of thousands of positions. Time is your biggest advantage at this point because you're starting so early. You've got this precious time to kind of get into different things and see what it is that you enjoy doing. The second thing is time management at work. When you get into work, it is so key for you to find out what the expectations are, so what they expect from you, to learn how to prioritize. So what is your priorities in that role? What's the most important things that you have to do? And then also learn how to focus. So that's focusing on doing the priorities. There might be loads of little things that will pop up and not everything is important and not everything is urgent. Just think of what kind of aligns up in the goals that you have either at work or in the organization. The things that lead and affect that goal are the things that you need to kind of prioritize. So learning how to manage your time well is super essential. Third thing is to make a good impression, especially with, say, your managers or your co-workers. Making a good impression helps you to get further and further in your career. Say if you have made such a good impression with different people and there's a new opportunity, they are more likely to think about you when that new opportunity or when that new project pops up. The fourth thing is to find a good mentor or someone who you look up to. If you spot anyone who you're oh, I really admire, their work ethic and I really want to be a little bit more like that. You don't have to explicitly come up to them and say, hey, I want you to be my mentor. But what you can do is you can make an effort to spend a little bit more time with them. Ask them specific questions about the work it is that you're doing. Maybe it's, oh, I really like the way you handled that situation the other day. So you seem to be able to do XYZ so efficiently. Can you teach me how to do XYZ? And the thing is, most people are so open to helping you. I have some incredible mentors here at work and I learn so much from them, even from just conversations that we have. If you have someone that you really look up to, just have more conversations with them. Spend a bit more time with them. Ask them the questions. It's an awesome thing because their kind of wisdom and their knowledge will then be passed on to you. And over time, you see that you get better and better at doing your work. The fifth thing is free time. When you're at school, you're in class one minute and then when you're out of class, then it's kind of you're always thinking about studying and you always kind of have that on the back of your mind regardless of what it is you're doing. In the working world, it's very, very different. You finish your day at work and you get home and you literally have nothing to do. And it's so easy to kind of use that free time and kind of waste it in a way. I mean, that's what I did for the longest period of time. I would get home and all I'd do is, because I was really tired, I'd make food, eat food, watch Netflix, and before I knew it, it's time to go to bed and I've been watching Netflix for 4 hours. And I kind of realized hey, I'm not using my time well. And so I decided to challenge myself. The whole of 2020, I have not been watching any Netflix. I banned myself from Netflix for the whole year because I wanted to see how else I can use my free time. So I'd say in that free time, learn a new skill, pick up a new hobby, and spend more time with your friends, work on a project, pick something else up because you might find that you really enjoy it and it's actually really good to create that whole work-life balance in your mind and for your mental health. So those are the 5 different kind of tips, bits to think about for if you're going into the working world. All the best in your next steps. You can do it and yeah, make the most of it. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye.